Okay, I am at Savers. I do believe I have a 20% off reward coming in the little clubby thing that they do. I'm hoping, because I don't like shopping here without a discount because their prices have gotten a little cray-cray. So, we're going to go see what we can find and hope we can find some good stuff to flip a good profit. All right, see you inside. All right, I love the Savers end caps, and this was a party light piece. Had a really nice look, but party light, not seeing it sell as good as it used to. Spotted a couple things. First off, this vintage piggy bank. Had this had the stopper, I probably would have picked it up. This I thought was a Coco Joe's, and it was not. It was a knockoff. This was really cool, except I couldn't figure it out at first, then realized that it was missing the whole bottom part, which you could see from that picture I posted over on the side. This dragon was so cool. I was so bummed that he was so chipped up. How many more times can I say so? No, really, he was cool, but he was a hot mess. These guys were plastic. This was adorable. And then I turned it over and see two taboo names, Precious Moments and Avon. Even together, they don't stack up to value. Somebody's little owl collection got donated, but most of them were newer, resin, very lightweight. Wasn't sure what these bunnies were. Then I realized I was going the wrong way, and this Savers, yeah, that price. This Savers, I don't know why they made the very first row I mean, it makes no logical sense why they made that first row go the opposite direction. And honestly, nobody was following the arrows. This was interesting, but not interesting enough for me to take it out of the box and look at it. Cute little teapot, but very modern. So this, surprisingly, ended up being made in Portugal. I thought it was Italy at first, but it is Portugal. And had it just been the basket itself, I probably would have picked it up because I know those sell pretty good, but I wasn't sure about the fruit, and it was pretty heavy. This had a really nice glaze to it, but very obviously a hobbyist piece, and I'm sorry, not done very well. There, I said it. There was lots of these little hobbyist pieces here. This was a pretty cool project piece made out of jewelry. It's not really my style, but I have to admire the work. These are made in Italy, which you can't really see there, but they were. But they wanted $7.49 each. Even with a discount, that was a little high. Here's another hobbyist piece. Interesting, interesting. These are by Harmony Kingdom. And this particular one is actually it's called Spotty the Deer and sells for about 10 bucks. Some of them do real well still, but you gotta be careful. Scanning for a Bunnies by the Bay. I love the ballet shadow box, but the price was a little high. So where I get really messed up with these arrows now is like I can't jot back and forth, back and forth. I normally go up one side and then come back down the other. That's my normal pattern of shopping. So I find myself just going back to the beginning and coming back up the other side. It's kind of annoying. I'm always scanning the art, and what I'm looking for is anything that really just grabs me with color or subject matter, because art is a very emotional buy for most people. So yeah, I'm looking for that emotion. On to the vases. This was interesting. It's glass, but at $7.99, I didn't even care who did it. I just put it back. This guy was really cute, and then I turned it over and go, okay, it was priced at $2.99 at Savers previously, and now it was $6.99. And just on principle, I didn't buy him. I probably should have though. He was really cute. Sorry, don't mean to make you dizzy. Just trying to hit both sides in one go around down the row. I spotted this really pretty pottery vase. Had a really nice look, and it is a signed piece. And I, for the life of me, can't remember who done it. But tune in on Monday, and I'll have it for my live haul. These go with something else, and they didn't have that something else, and were priced ridiculously high for not having that something else. I always scan the frames looking again for something that just kind of pops, sparks emotion. I guess that's my keyword for the day. Emotion! I did pick up these cast iron crosses. They are good for outdoors and sell really well. I had to take a peek at this little bird sculpture piece. It was kind of cheaply made, so for $6 I left it behind. Notice you didn't see me pick up those crosses just then. I came back for them. I'm always looking now at the hammered aluminum, thanks to the crazy lamp lady who says to be on the lookout for Wendell August Forge. That's the good brand. So now my little trick is I just back up, so I'm still facing the right direction, but now I can go hit the other side of the shelf without going the wrong way. I would have bought this piece had it not been so broken, It was definitely vintage and had a really neat look to it. I loved these little drink me potion bottles. They reminded me of Alice in Wonderland. Okay, if that just dated me, I'm stuck with it. They were not priced. Had they been priced, say at 99 cents, maybe even $1.99, I probably would have grabbed them all. This was pretty, but it wasn't what I thought it was. I believe it's Lennox makes a pattern called Winterberry that does pretty good. This is Party Light in the Calypso pattern, and I couldn't remember what the pattern was at first, but I've looked it up since. This pattern actually sells pretty good still. So you don't see me pick it up here, but I did come back for it. These are ruby red dishes. A couple of different companies make them. I believe Arcarock is one, although I didn't see a signature on these. And then I spotted these, which I'm holding them up to the light to show you just the amazing color that comes through on these plates. This one, Amberina, like you can see the orange. You don't see that when it's on the shelf, it just looks red. But when you pick it up to the light, it's just stunning. So I figured out it said there was 12 pieces and that those two big plates were counted in with all these little plates. So I was debating. You'll see. I went back for them. Again, I'm looking for that Wendell August Forge, and this had an interesting mark, but it ended up being Continental, and it said Silver Lock. Not what I was looking for. I spotted these plates. They were fantastic. I loved them. They were just so chunky, like, for lack of a better word. I don't know what it was about. I just really, really loved them. Super modern, and so I didn't get them because I don't need plates for myself, and they're not worth reselling. Shipping those would have been a nightmare. Just looking for anything that's popping out at me on the glass shelf. I did like these turquoise goblets, wine glasses, but I just wasn't in the mood to even think about shipping a set of those. Dogs. Grabbed this little calico kitty mug who's still new with tags. Looks like it came from a different thrift store. And they actually had a lower price on it here, which is unusual for savers. But at $1.49, that was a good buy. I spotted these two items left here by obviously another reseller. This is an Anchor Hocking piggy bank. The old ones sell well. This one was obviously new. Then this is a satin glass rose vase that sells for about 20 bucks, so at $3.99, that was definitely going in the cart. spotted these milk glass. They look like toothpick holders. And I picked one up, and you can tell they're really chintzy, cheap, newer reproductions. And I'm like looking at the 8 going, why does it say 8? And then I spotted the other 4. But still not worth it. Then I see this colorful parrot. I loved him so much. He was from Margaritaville. I don't know if he's I couldn't find any holes, but I think he's supposed to be a salt shaker, and then he probably holds the lime too. These are Tonala pottery from Mexico, so those are definitely going to go in my cart. I'm just double checking this one, and you can see I'm getting really good at doing things one-handed. So I always scan through the bathroom stuff and the shelf that has like the household package. They call it miscellaneous. You never know what's going to be in there. I've found some really good things like tablecloths and shower curtains new in the package. And of course I have to do my pillow scan. Nothing jumping out at me today though. Then over here is where they have like all the larger items. So I always do look through here because I many times find things that I can take down to the booth and make a really healthy profit. Here's some fake Goofus glass, or I guess modern Goofus glass. I got stuck. Okay, there we go. I was really trying to avoid getting this woman in front of me on camera, but it was like, she just stayed right ahead of me. Made it very difficult. So I saw that bird cage, had to go take a peek, and when I saw it in person, I don't like the fake distressed look. I actually like it when it's naturally aged. Okay, so this is really funny. I go to check out and I find out that it's 25% off day. So I went back and shopped and got a couple more pieces that you probably saw me pass up before, but and I did end up getting the vase because at 25% off it was more at a price I could deal with. I also went back and got this piece, which I know is Party Light, and it's a specific pattern. It's a mosaic. Can't remember, but I know it sells well. So that turned out to be pretty good after all, because I did end up filling my cart. I got 2 mugs. This one I might make a flower arrangement out of. It's Hershey's and it's Christmas, so I have time. So the crazy thing about Savers is they do not give bags. So you have to finagle your own stuff. And I swear, I'm cracking up because I swear I bought this piece out of Savers a long time ago and I sold it, and now it looks like here it is again. Let's see. I bought myself a couple pieces of clothing, which work really good for wrapping stuff up too. I got some shoes for myself. So I happen to have a crate in the car still from taking stuff to the antique mall, so that works out good. And I went back and I got the 12 ruby red plates because I really wanted those. I wanted these, the Amberina ones. I just love the color in these. So I don't know if they sell, but I love them. All right. I think We got everything tucked in. Oh, one more thing. I got this, the Last Supper. It's stone. It's not a resin. It's cold. Even though it kind of looks like the grain of it looks like a resin. I don't know. But it's cool, and I liked it. So, and at 25% off, it was doable. So, people are looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm talking to the back of my car. But that's okay, because I'm talking to you. And I'm actually going to sneak over to one more Savers. Now, I don't know if it's going to fit on this video or be on its own video, but either way, I'm going to go do it. And so, with that, go be profitable and make it fun. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the little bell, which will let you know each time I upload that new video, which I do every single day. All right, see you on the next one.